boys and girls. This is Mrs. Balde, and today we're going to talk about using tiling to help find the area as well as using the distributive property. Now, I know that we just finished using the distributive property about a week ago, and we're going to get started using it again. Okay, let's get started with the problem. 2 times 9. Now you see I have it set up here just like we did for the distributive property. We're going to look at the larger number. The larger number is 9. I can break 9 up into 4 and 5. So I will have 2 times 4 plus 2 times 5. Now before we go any further with that, let's tile it. Voila! Now it's tiled. You can see we have 2 rows with 4 columns, which matches over here, and 2 more rows with 5 columns, which matches over here. Now, if I were you and I was doing this, I'd get out my graph paper that I used last week, and I want you to use 2 different colors. So I'm going to color it 2 rows of 4, and then let me find my other color. Where did it go? There it is. 2 rows of 5. Now I could write this problem right here and have a 2 because I have 2 rows throughout. And here is 4 and here is 5. Now the total was 9. Remember that from our problem over here? Okay, now that we've used tiling, we can easily count. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm going to write that over here. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I can add the 8 plus the 10, and I get a total of 18. So this is showing me 18 square units. All right, let's do another problem. All right, boys and girls, here is our next problem. 4 times 6. Okay, we're going to tile this, but we need to figure out how we're going to distribute the numbers. Let's look at the bigger number, which is 6, and let's distribute that into 3 and 3. Now, after looking at some of my students' work last week, I saw one of my little fellows. He really liked to always find a double when distributing because sometimes it's easier when you have a double. That's just one way you can do it. Now that we have our problem set up, let's come over here to our tiling. And as you can see, I've tiled 4 rows of 3 red and 4 rows of 3 green. Now I'm going to do just like I want you to do, and I want you to color it. So I'm going to get my 4 rows set up. I need to color 3 columns. Try your best to fill the boxes up all the way. And here's another 4 rows of 3 columns. It helps when you use crayons to do this because sometimes when you use a pen, it doesn't fully color it all the way and you might get confused as to how many you have. So keep that in mind as you're working. Now, how many rows did we have? That's right, 4. And how many columns? Here we had 3, here we had 3 for a total of 6. Good job. Now let's count how many we tiled. 4, 8, 12. I'll write that over here. And since it's the exact same problem, we know this is also 12. And 12 plus 12 is 24. Is it just 24? No, you're right. I'm going to label it over here. 24 square units. Nice job, boys and girls. Now it's time for you to do your activity. You're going to go on ClassLink, select the red McGraw-Hill button. When you get there, you're going to go to Chapter 13, Lesson 7, and click the green ebook. You'll work on pages 791 and 792. Go ahead and use the graph paper to work on these problems. You can show it the same way that I did. Have fun!